Runtime, runtime.
It's the Runtime Travelers.
Hey, seriously, what we watching today?
What up, y'all? It's your boy Anton, aka Son, alongside with my guy Jay Camp, aka the most complete and the middleman of Fresh Out. We are the Runtime. We're the Runtime Travelers here with another Sunday morning show. Got my little beverage, a little tea in the building. We got Jay Camp out there by the poolside trying to block all the noise. Yeah, man.
Starbucks, I got some breakfast next to me. It's smelling glorious.
Is it smelling glorious?
It's smelling so pristine that I'm about to knock on their door. Like, hey, y'all got to be sparing
You like
eggs.
that,
Spare eggs, man. You know.
right? Tapping into your nostrils. It'd be like that sometimes.
Yes, indeed.
But yeah, man, we got an action-packed show today, man. We're going to talk a little bit about some rumors we had on weapons and Black Panther 3. Then we'll get into our normal scheduled programming with Monarch episode 6 and finish up a little bit of Daredevil talk. I think J Camp is caught up now, so we'll talk about that and then we'll get up out of here, man. You know? But with that being said, J Camp, what's going down, man? You on vacay? What you doing out there?
Man, on vacay, man, just trying to recalibrate. You know, it's been a long first quarter. So, you know, going a million miles an hour, working, podcasting. You know, I just need a break from everything, just to recharge that good battery, you know, just like everybody else has been doing. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
It's always good to get a recharge. Always good to get a recharge.
Yes,
Need it
yes.
from time to time. I got mine last weekend, so
Especially
I
the older
dig
you
this
get, you got to keep them batteries refreshed.
right. That's real. You got to.
You cannot be on no alkalines that don't have no juice in it, man.
Facts. You know, we the iPhone. We like iPhone 1s right now. You know, the battery get younger and younger as you get older.
Younger and younger, bro.
Yep, they drain
we
quicker.
got the old charger. We got the USB-A's. You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
memory is young. You know what I'm saying?
Mad young, bro. I swear. But it be like that. It's okay. All right, man. Well, shoot, Larry, you ready? Let's get into the show, man. Let's talk about some things that's going on in the world of Hollywood and television and all that. Starting off, man, one of our favorite characters of the last year from a movie called Weapons, Miss Gladys seems to be getting her a prequel. And I'm pretty sure we talked about this at some point during our review of the movie Weapons, man. Her being the central character of the movie, though she's not, but still, she was the most interesting character in the movie. They didn't give us a lot of backstory on her. She just kind of showed up with these mystical powers or her witchcraft or whatever she was into. We didn't get any story on it. We were just terrorized. She just terrorized whoever was on screen at the time. And having people poke themselves in the face with forks and, had the kids running like this.
Man, Gladys is on that, like, Gladys was nice, man. I mean, she was like Agatha with no soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what she...
That's a great comparison. That's a great comparison. I like that. Agatha with no soul. That's crazy. Yeah, man. Let's read and see what the article says about Gladys's possible prequel coming up. I got to blow it up because I can't see. Hold up. This comes from people.com. Right. Weapons prequel. Gladys is officially in the works after Amy Madigan's Oscar win. Yeah, she went and scraped up some hardware.
She deserved it too.
Yeah. Amy Madigan is one step closer to reprising her Oscar-winning performance as Aunt Gladys from Weapons. Zach Shields has been enlisted to co-write a prequel to Weapons alongside the movie writer-director Zach Kreger. Multiple outlets reported on Wednesday, April 1st. When I read that for a second, I was like, oh, hold up.
This better not be no April Fool's joke.
Yeah, it better not be no April Fool's. But the news comes months after Krager 45 initiated that he was in conversations with Warner Brothers to make a prequel centered around Madigan's terrifying witchy villain, and more than 2 weeks after Madigan's 75. Oh, damn, she's 75? Okay. Won Best Supporting Actress at the 2026 Oscars for her acclaimed performance in the movie.
Crazy.
The screenwriter is best known for writing Godzilla/Kong franchise, as well as the Krampus movie in 2015. So, hey, Gladys is coming back. I think the working title for the movie as of now is Gladys.
And that's what it should be called, right? Like,
right. It really should, though. But
make it all about her.
Yeah, that was definitely the most interesting part of the movie. Gladys, you know, it was creepy, very creepy movie. I hope it reaches the same levels as Weapons does. I don't know what to expect. Like I said, we have no clue where her soulless Agatha all along style came from. I have no idea, but I'm very interested in seeing where this goes, man. For real.
That wig piece.
Yeah, man.
Was
Classic.
it Bozo that had that wig piece?
Man, I don't know. It feel like
clown wig piece stuff. I mean, that's all clown.
Very clownish, very
It's
crusty
almost,
clown.
It's right. It's almost a Pennywise type.
Right.
Too.
She's very close.
Very close.
She's very close. Yeah. Yeah. As a matter of fact, they should just go ahead and write that in there. She got her whole steez from Penny.
Penny. They need to pin it all the way in there. Like,
pin it in there.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that'd be hilarious.
She stole Pennywise's swag.
Hey, please, writers, incorporate Penny in there however you can, because the whole steez is there. The lipstick is way outside the lines. She's coloring way out the lines with hers, so you know she was on something immediately.
The weird conversationals that she's doing, you know, having that little tree branch, whatever that branch is, thorny branch, all right.
She was on another level. But yeah, shout out to Gladys once again. One of our favorite parts of the movies, one of our favorite characters of 2025 for sure. And hopefully they deliver. No telling when this movie will come, but we know it's working in the background as of now. So yeah, let us know in the comments what you guys think about Weapons and the possible return of Gladys in her prequel movie. Yeah, let us know in the comments below.
Beat it up in the comments and let us know when you think this movie should take place. Like what year should this take place? Should this be like one of them like late 1800, early 1900 joints, or should this be like a little bit more modern?
Yeah,
like
70s,
80s. You know, I personally would like to see like a horror, like 1800, like 1880s joint, almost like a Sinners. Like I want to see like I want a throwback. I want a throwback period, man.
Okay. Like we said, we just said she's particularly 75. I don't know if her character at like supernatural age.
I feel like at least in one of the YouTubers did like a Gladys like timeline, and allegedly she's old, like she's like 200, 300 years old, like she's old. Like she needs to consume these souls in order to keep her like young.
Right.
Well.
Yeah. Wherever she was in life when she started
young.
That.
Right, exactly. Moderately young.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm down with it. I cannot wait. If it's that far along, you know, 16, 17, 1800s, yeah, I'm with it. A period
she might
piece.
Be rocking with Dracula if she's that old, for real.
Yeah, factuals. All right. Well, with that being said, like I said in the comments, let us know what you think and what timeline it should be placed in. How far back should it go? That's a very good question. I didn't think about it, but yeah. Right on. Let's go on to the next topic. Topico. And we talking Black Panther 3, y'all. Set to drop in 2028 as of now. Probably the very first movie after Secret Wars. We've got, tidbits of knowledge and wisdom coming out, particularly, with the Denzel thing. You had Delroy Lindo wanting to be in the movie. It's just
that's
a few things, come out.
There.
Yeah,
you already know. You already know what melanin somebody's name is. They Delroy. You know what I'm saying?
Right, dude, that's a fact. That is a fact.
That might be more melanin related than Cecil. You know what I'm saying? Delroy might be more intertwined with the culture than Cecil.
Oh, that's hilarious. Delroy, you already know for sure what that is. But yeah, man, like just a little interesting news tidbits. Well, yesterday, some more news came out of kind of where the story is set to land and what kind of things they're going to do. Now, I'm not going to, I don't really know. There's a lot of information out there. So I'm just going to let Emergency Awesome tell you guys. Good old Charlie pop
that guy, man. So Charlie.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel too, man. Charlie always got
big time.
Every day.
You don't need any subscribers, but he's big time.
Right. He
really
don't need no extra. But listen, at the same time, like you should tap into him because he's one of the best ones. He's up there with Boss.
Big facts right there. All right, let's see what Charlie got to say. Hold on, I forgot I had to uninstall that last one. Uninstall and share the new. There we go. All right.
Fair use only, Charlie. Don't clip us, man.
Yeah, facts. Don't clip us.
Don't clip our nuttiest.
There we go.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Charlie. Marvel revealed a bunch of new details about Black Panther 3. There's also more reports on which new characters they're introducing and how it fits into the new version of the MCU after the soft reboot they're doing with Avengers Secret Wars and Avengers Doomsday. They also mentioned the new T'Challa by name. I know there are a lot of questions about how they're going to handle him. Like, next big question is which version of T'Challa is going to be in the movie? Because there have been a couple we've heard about in the past year that they're going to meet during Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars.
Let us know in the comments who you think our new Black Panther should be. Your favorite casting, just let us know in the comments who you think it should be.
Still have all kinds of questions about what's going on with Denzel Washington in the movie. We've actually been hearing more about the movie from him than from
Only
Marvel
issue I have with him is
because he
I heard
talks
he's
so much
like
about
super
it. And Marvel knows
short.
there's nothing that they can do to get him to stop talking about it. Marvel does not tell Denzel what to do. Denzel tells Marvel what to do. Marvel has also recently changed their Phase 7 movie schedule recently. So that's everything that happens after Secret Wars, basically like the new era of the MCU. So I'll explain which movies are coming out right after Secret Wars and what they have changed. Some movies and TV shows were canceled and some got added. One of the more surprising things about this report is that Black Panther 3 will get bigger in scope, escalate from Wakanda Forever, which isn't the surprise. The surprise is that it'll set up a huge space-based crisis with an alien threat. I would not have expected Ryan Coogler to introduce aliens as a threat during a Black Panther movie, but they have done that in the comics before.
Yeah.
The other big surprise is they're supposedly introducing the Savage Land in the new version of the MCU, which would be a really huge deal. Like, it's a big place in the comics. They deal with it heavily during X-Men the Animated Series and X-Men 97 more recently. We'll see it more in the future on those shows too.
Charles?
But it does make sense that the next era of the MCU is so X-Men and mutant heavy.
Just real quick, I feel like X-Men 97 is nearly going to lay the entire blueprint for what they do for X-Men. I just think they believe in it that much that, I mean, maybe not like beat for beat, like perfectly, but I feel like they're taking all their cues from X-Men 97 and the previous X-Men animated series as a guideline to where they want to go in the future.
Right.
But yeah. Back to it. My bad.
Right now, we're getting ready for Avengers Doomsday later this year, and it is all about a huge crisis in space. They literally mention it during the Thunderbolts post-credit scene. During that Black Panther Fantastic Four crossover trailer for Avengers Doomsday, Shuri seems like she's ready to die, like she's preparing her people for death, and she thinks that there's no way to solve it.
She do
But
look
the really
like
big
she's
alien
dialed
threat,
in.
technically, during that movie isn't so much an alien threat, it's somebody from another universe, it's Doctor Doom and the incursions just in general. So what new alien threat could there be after Doctor Doom and the incursions? We already did Thanos, the Chitauri, the Skrulls, the Kree during Marvel Phase 1, 2, 3, and 4. We also did many versions of Kang during Loki, Ant-Man, the Wasp, Quantumania, but they also canonized him
Almost forget
as a
about
human
that,
from
don't we?
Earth during that series too. So he's also technically not an alien either.
So let's stop wasting time.
Whoa.
Hold up. Commercial break.
Right. It wouldn't make sense for them to bring back Kane, even though.
Yeah, hold on real quick. Let me get this muted.
So you're saying we
Skip it.
Skip it.
I know
There
everybody
we
would
go.
love to see Jonathan Major's version of Kang come back at some point in the
Can you
future,
still hear
or
it?
a version of Kang come back in the future.
All
So
right.
working down the list of biggest possibilities, most of you probably figured this out already. Next really big comic book alien empire that they could introduce would be the Shi'ar Empire. They are
That's what I
endemic
want.
to the X-Men comics. They were used heavily, like I said, during X-Men animated series, X-Men 97. We'll see more of them in the future. Marvel Phase 7, the next era of the MCU, is mostly focused on mutants and X-Men characters. It just makes sense that they would introduce the Shi'ar Empire as one of the next big space-based groups in the movies so they can interact with them more in the movies. Mostly because they are really important for another new character that they're introducing in Spider-Man Brand New Day, Jean Grey, Sadie Sink, because of the Phoenix Force. The Phoenix Force is one of the gods of the Shi'ar Empire. They literally worship it. Marvel's biggest space-based franchise in the movies so far have been the Guardians of the Galaxy movies and all the people that they encounter. Captain Marvel movies are also kind of a space-based franchise too, because they have the Kree, the Skrulls. Really, when you think about the space-based movies, you mostly think of the Guardians though. James Gunn
Just real quick. With the Shi'ar, it kind of would be a dope way of explaining why either some of our characters have been off world or haven't been involved. You know, we've seen Charles go to the Shi'ar for a very long time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lengthy time.
From the
So that could
animated joint.
Right, from the animated. So you can that could be a nice little explanation why our Charles has been off world and maybe all the gang has been disbanded across, what's going on. So
It's a lot of that lore that they can dive into and really make classic movies off of it. Like if they just play their hand right, that's an easy way for them to kind of move past like some of the stuff that didn't make sense. Like with the Eternals, like some of that stuff. Even the Eternals could have been dope again had you brought them in during other conflicts, right? Like you brought them in and there really wasn't a conflict, so it didn't make sense. Like so.
Audio.
My audio. Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you at all. I don't know what's up. I don't know if it's me or you.
I can hear you fine. I can see my levels.
would have done more Guardians movies with Rocket.
It might be me. Hold on. That's crazy. Why is my audio gone? All right, I can hear you now. I don't know what happened.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I was about to say, I know I got Lavelles over here.
Yeah. No, you good. I think my wife is downstairs. She just turned on her Bluetooth or something. Connected to the computer. That's all good.
Classic.
Yeah.
I'll be doing that too.
What up, Derpy? I see you.
Derpy was good, bro.
Might be.
That would be dope. Just to have a little Toussaint.
Yeah. I don't know if he's going to be the
he ain't gonna be
official.
old enough, though,
I hope
is
so.
He would be old enough though, would he?
I don't know. It depends how far.
I don't think that much time has passed.
After Secret Wars, though, we don't know what time is going to be like, so we never know. Hey, that'll be fire. We need that tomorrow. Hey,
Actual.
I hope you're right. I hope you're right. All right, let's get back to what Charlie got to say.
His team eventually, if he'd stayed
Uh-oh.
at Marvel, but it makes sense.
Can't hear it.
Star-Lord, the other characters, or at some point, it has just been such a big part of Marvel Comics up to this point, but not of the Marvel movies because of lawyers. Because Fox X-Men movies had the IP rights to the Shi'ar Empire. Much of the MCU is going to rely on all these brand new characters that they now have the rights to for the next 10 years. It just makes sense that all the other big groups that we've already seen in the MCU start to interact with them so that they can all cross them over and it all makes sense going forward. How do you connect the Black Panther movies to what's happening with the X-Men movies on their side of things? Like, how do you connect them to what will eventually become the next big Phoenix saga that they'll probably do in like 10 or plus years? Do not worry, they're not going to rush their Phoenix arc. Kevin Feige isn't going to go from like 0 to Phoenix right away. We literally just got through X-Men Dark Phoenix, and it did not do well. He probably wants to let the dust settle on that for a good long while, so people slowly forget about it. There is no X-Men Dark Phoenix movie. It can't hurt you.
You can't hurt anyone anymore.
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do whatever.
Introducing the Shi'ar during Black Panther 3 would feel a lot like Marvel introducing their new main version of Jean Grey with Sadie Sink in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Like, very unexpected place to introduce them as characters, but interesting twists on the idea. There was also a big space that they set up for Black Panther at the end of the Jonathan Hickman version of Secret Wars that they could also tie into Black Panther 3 because they're basically using Secret Wars to set up the next era of Marvel. So there'll be lots of teasers and clues for where the movies head next during Secret Wars in a way that there weren't during Avengers Endgame. To be fair, though, when the Russos came back to direct Avengers Doomsday in Avengers Secret Wars and Robert Downey Jr. came back to do Doctor Doom, they also did say that their version of Avengers Doomsday would be more of a direct sequel to Avengers Endgame. So they'd be creating a lot of connections based on consequences to things that happened during Endgame that they didn't originally intend on doing when they did that movie in the first place. For the most part, they're going to use Secret Wars for the Black Panther subplot to introduce this new version of T'Challa that will become the main version of T'Challa after Secret Wars. This is where all the Damson Idris Black Panther talk has been coming from, because people think that he might be in Avengers Doomsday or Secret Wars as this new version of T'Challa that shows up, or the aged-up version of T'Challa's son, who is also named T'Challa. Shuri is still meant to be the main Black Panther in Avengers Doomsday. We've already spotted her in some of the behind-the-scenes footage, and obviously we have that Fantastic Four crossover trailer for Doomsday they just released. I don't know if she's going to be in Secret Wars, but I believe that we'll see that new T'Challa in Secret Wars. Here's where we actually get to the movie schedule in Marvel Phase 7. This is right after Avengers Secret Wars starting in 2028. So Marvel changed some of the dates for the movies. Now there's one coming out in May, in July. There were a couple movies on the board before, like one in February and one in May, and they changed this. They took the one in February off the board. That was supposed to be Black Panther. So originally Black Panther 3 was going to be coming out.
That's an interesting conversation to figure out what movies those are.
Like very first movie in Marvel Phase 7. Now the first movie in Marvel Phase 7 seems like it's going to be the new X-Men reboot movie in May. Originally, Doomsday and Secret Wars were going to be May movies until they needed to delay them. We know the new version of the main MCU X-Men team is going to debut during that, with the exception of Wolverine. Wolverine isn't supposed to be in that movie because eventually they're going to introduce a brand new version of MCU Wolverine with a different actor at some point.
They'd be lucky to have you.
But we do know that Sadie Sink's version of Jean Grey is going to be the Jean Grey.
I like that too, doing without.
We're going to get a new version of Professor X. So he and that X-Men team have a long history with the Shi'ar Empire because of Jean Grey and the Phoenix Force and Lilandra and Professor X. But you can see how all this is a way to keep the new version of Black Panther movies in general, connected to the X-Men movies and the Phoenix saga going forward the next 10, 20 years of Marvel. Part of the whole idea of Marvel going forward after Secret Wars is that everybody's going to be on the same planet, like Black Panther characters, X-Men characters, Fantastic Four characters, Avengers characters, like pretty much everybody you've ever seen in a Marvel movie before, all going to come from the same Earth. The only bummer here is that it sounds like the other big X-Men character who you would want to cross over with the Black Panther movies would be Storm because of her relationship with
Shout out to that Black
doing a new
Panther that
version
was
of
on
T'Challa.
BET
Even if it's not the
years
original
ago.
Chadwick Boseman version of T'Challa, you could still do that Storm-T'Challa relationship going forward in the movies, but it just sounds like they're going to wait longer before introducing the Storm character, and it'll be that first X-Men movie. I know there are going to be a lot of questions about Savage Land in Black Panther. The reason why they'd introduced Savage Land in Black Panther 3 is also because it was part of the Fox X-Men IP for so long. Marvel didn't have rights to it, and there is vibranium there. Like, that's the real big connection to the Black Panther lore. The whole idea with the Savage Land is that it exists in Antarctica. It was created by an alien called Nuwali.
Oh, no.
Pause on our side.
Did it?
The game preserved for the Beyonders in the comics as a time capsule to the prehistoric age with dinosaurs, animals, plants from 65 million years ago. So it's a little bit like Little Garden in the One Piece canon. Magneto eventually creates a secret base there. They all did a lot of this stuff during the original X-Men, the animated series. They spent a lot of time during the Savage Land. There are also other mutants that live there as well. One of the other surprises of this new report is they're going to introduce Khazar during the movie, and the new T'Challa will meet him.
Yeah.
Quiet, Zabu.
That'd be
Now is
dope.
not the time.
See
He
Khazar and
was a British
Sabu.
nobleman's son in the comics who discovered a new type of vibranium in the Savage Land, then creates a key to unleash its power, gives 2 halves of the key to his 2 sons. One of the sons, Kevin Plunder, aka Khazar, hides in the Savage Land from villains trying to take the key so that they can use the power of the vibranium. He then grows up to become the protector of the Savage Land, and he's a little bit like Marvel's version of Tarzan. He does have powers. He's infused with blood from Man-Thing, who we've seen in the MCU already, connecting him to the Savage Land on a biological level. He can manipulate flora and fauna, mimic the abilities of animals who live there, which mostly manifests like physical enhancements, like big stat boosts, making him stronger than, say, like Spider-Man, but not nearly as strong as the Hulk. I know there's going to be a ton of questions about how Denzel Washington fits into all this, which...
What'd you say?
That was a dope series that they had on X-Men of that whole... Of
The
that
Savage
whole,
Land?
Yeah, the Savage Land plot.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you can easily see why they would introduce that character.
What season? I mean, there's so much from the X-Men cartoons that if they redid a lot of that for live action, they can stretch that out like 6-7 years if they want to.
Right. Yeah. I mean, just introducing Khazar and Sabu is just, it's pure Hollywood in general. We know that they make these movies to sell toys a lot of the time and merchandise. So you have a new Tarzan. Everybody know who Tarzan is. So you have a new Tarzan-esque character, and then you have another animal, Sabu. You know, everybody loves animals. That's one of the biggest selling item. You know, things in general, merchandising is just animals. So to have Tarzan and Sabu is like a no-brainer to Marvel. I'm guaranteeing it.
Mm-hmm.
And you introduce them in the Black Panther movie. Yeah, it's going to be out of here if they do it. Guaranteed. Let's see. Let's finish this up real quick.
Character is he going to play? There's still lots of rumors about that. So open all your tabs and make all the theories you want to about that. This is still pretty early days, but everybody post all your theories in the comments below. Just be sure to hold them loosely because movies change a lot while they're making it. Ryan Coogler said that Black Panther Wakanda Forever changed several times while he was making the movie. So the plot at the beginning when he started was very different from the plot when he actually released the movie. Whatever they wind up releasing, of course I will do.
All right. Well, yeah, man, there's a lot of information right there. Black Panther 3 could be one of them ones. It's not something I would totally expect from a Black Panther, introducing outer space elements, although there's definitely comic book runs that support that. The newest comic book from Black Panther right now is called Black Panther Intergalactic. So it's definitely headed that way. We'll see how far they kind of go with the Black Panther and the Wakandan Empire, Space Empire to be specific. But I'm here for it. I think it's interesting. I'm interested to see who the aliens are, because it could be, if you remember Eyes of Wakanda, they had a space horde come in. The monsters, remember from the time travel in Black Panther. Could be a situation like that. There's always been rumors of the Nova Corps movie coming, and the villain of that was supposed to be a nihilist, and the nihilist is the ones who send the horde into attack first. So there's many angles they can attack this from. I'm very interested to see what they do. What T'Challa shows up. Is it a young T'Challa or multiversal T'Challa? Who knows? There's a lot of questions to be asked. J Camp, you have anything to add to that?
No, man. I mean, mainly, I think it just expands Black Panther into like a different pantheon of like character art. If you add the space element in it, and it makes Wakanda more important. And again, just the vibranium element alone, I feel like they don't play on that enough, because vibranium held such a big part in the comics. You know what I'm saying? Like, Wakanda is built on top of it. So they should bring that
Right.
space element into it, because it's such a rare element on the periodic table. So it's something everybody wants. Like, you can dominate if you get that. I mean, they've tapped into it a little bit, right? Like with other countries wanting to police it and put law behind it. But at the end of the day, like, that's a rare metal, and it should put Wakanda in a rare spot to where they can continue to be like a power player, almost be like their own continent, which they kind of somewhat are. But at the end of the day, man, like, I feel
Right.
like they need to make Wakanda like where's like Hercules and all them. They need to make Wakanda like Olympus on Earth. It's, to me, it's
Oh,
what
wow. Okay.
it should be like Earth
God body
Olympus.
stuff.
Like, right, like you gotta be special to get this joint. You know, and ain't nobody just coming in here with no army guns.
No, that's facts.
Damn, there
That's
got to be
facts.
Thanos in order to crack a barrier. You know.
Yeah,
I just want to see
it
Wakanda,
seems like they're trying to.
Black Panther get a little bit more juice and respect when it comes to like main plot characters in the Marvel universe. We ain't got that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's the direction they were going.
We can get T'Challa down.
You said, yeah.
Keep taking L's.
T'Challa does not need to die anymore, bro. No more death for T'Challa, please. None. This man has died so many times. We just talking about on paper, not even including the real life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, golly, man.
I feel like T'Challa has sacrificed
No more,
more
please.
than any other hero. He sacrificed more than anybody else. More than Steve. Steve ain't putting his body out there on the line like T'Challa. Like, they keep disrespecting me, man. Like, I ain't feeling it. Like, they sending this man in for solo mission. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, no help.
Hey,
Only
hold
help
on real quick.
Yep.
I don't know if it's mine or yours or overall. Like every 5 to 10 seconds, it'll like just go mute and then come right back. It's weird. I don't know if it's mine. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna get you out. Let's see. I don't know. It's weird, but anyways, no, you're right though. We cannot have T'Challa. See, I just heard it again when you were speaking. It's weird. I don't know if it's yours or it's me, but I heard it when the video was going too. So something
It's like
else.
I did see
Anyways,
like
man, yeah.
muting on and off. I did see that. I don't know where that was coming from. Though.
That
It
was coming
saying
from me. I was trying to get the audio to work on my side because I wasn't hearing the video for like the middle 5 minutes. That's why I had my phone to my ear. If you
Right.
noticed, I had pulled it up. But anyways, yeah, man, it's a lot with the Black Panther 3. Hopefully, Ryan Coogler is molding that ball of clay. They getting out of Ryan's way and let him cook. But yeah, I cannot wait for Black Panther 3. Sometime in 2028. I can't remember the exact date, but yeah, plenty of time to put it in the oven and let it marinate. All right, man, you ready to go on to our next topic?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Next topic, Monarch. Episode 6 dropped yesterday. I don't think we talked about episode 5 last week, which is not that important. I'm trying to think what happened in episode 6. I know they started at the funeral of Hiroshi got bucked in episode 5, right?
Yeah, that was major in episode 5, man.
Yeah.
He
got bucked in episode 5.
The human element too, man. With him and Kate, I don't want to say they reconciled, but they kind of got some stuff off their chest. He also got some stuff off his chest with Dr. Randa. I don't know why I can't think of her first name, but I feel like he closed the loop or the gap with his family on all accords before he died, and I feel
before he passed on.
There was like an important piece in his character arc to, you know what I'm saying, almost like close them open wounds that was impacting his family.
Right.
That was like the biggest thing.
It's much needed, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that because episode 5 is a blur after it's been, a week and a half since I saw it. But
it was a blur.
That's very important. They needed that because that's a super fractured family. Everybody has an issue, even issues that the other person have. Mama just like son just like mama. Both have two love interests and all that. Yeah, y'all gotta just chill out. Man. At the end of the day, y'all can't be too mad at each other if y'all making the same mistakes. So y'all need to be building with each other. But yeah, then he dies and all that. So yeah, Kentaro, shocking moment. I didn't think they would do that.
Yeah, Kentaro was the only one who looked past it, and that's what we got to see. And just to kind of like segue to episode 6, that's what we seen in episode 6 was pretty much Kentaro feeling like, oh, so now y'all gonna be moped out over Pops being gone. Like I've been the loyal one, I had his back the whole rip, and he's dead because of y'all. So he was wilding out, man, at the funeral. He
had a point though.
He definitely had a point, and kind of took off from that point to where now he's kind of like trying to pick up the pieces. Of course, he's disconnected from everybody else. He really just needed time. And that's when Shorty kind of came through from working with the other daggone entity.
Apex.
From working with Apex. Infiltrated them. And she missed the funeral, obviously. So she wanted to kind of make amends for that, but also check on Kentaro just to make sure that he was good. And, he kind of looked at it like, you shouldn't even came, but since you came, I'm kind of moped. let's go grab it. Let's hit the bar real quick. I need to bend a few
Right.
and we can talk about everything.
He always, yeah, and then there's always the emotional kiss involved in there. One person oversteps their bounds, misreading signals and all that. So
definitely
Kataro's hurt ass definitely did that.
Since she plays for the same team, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't. That's a signal that you really can't. You can't misconstrue that signal. You know what I'm saying? Like that's supposed to be on your radar. You're supposed to see that. You know, she digging your sister, bro. Like you're supposed to see that. But that's all while Shaw is working with my guy, to me, that looks like your boy from Big Trouble in Little China. He looks like David Lopan, the little old scientist. The old scientist. He's got the David Lopan. I couldn't get that out of my head, bro. And Kurt Russell vibing with this cat who looks like David Lopan. Like, it's diabolical to me.
He
Dude.
do.
Like, I could not get that out of my head when I was watching it. Like, and
that's funny though.
So basically, man, he got with him to signal Godzilla, right? To like call Godzilla. Like they wanted to basically like call Godzilla on the phone with frequencies and like.
Yeah, I mean he was the designer of the original Godzilla phone. That's what they call it in there. But yeah. So he still had one in the tomato garden.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did
it worked too, because they went up there and they opened that thing all the way up, and they but yeah, I don't know. What do you think about the plan?
The plan?
So that's one thing right there. So did they get sucked in to the wormhole? Because when he opened it up, he went up there and touched it, and when he came back, he got a radio signal. What did the radio signal say? Hold on. It was the radio signal from his pops. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
It was a young Lee Shaw, a Lafayette Shaw, speaking through there. So I don't know exactly what happened, but when he's not where he was when after he touched it. They're not in the same place. So I guess that's something we'll examine in the next episode.
We'll get the next one, because
it definitely did something.
Yeah, because your boy didn't even see it. The scientist,
he didn't at all. Yeah, he had his back turned. So I don't know. I really don't know what happened. That's kind of the mystery of the episode.
And he said the signal.
What actually happened? Are they in?
He was trying to dial the signal down, and really couldn't. But he also said there was something that was coming through that joint, and it ain't Godzilla.
Right. Yeah. Hopefully episode 7 starts off with a bang. Because the funny part is when they start this episode, I don't know if it's the very beginning, but they show Kong. I'm like, there we go. Now I'm hyped and all this. Then it turns out he's just literally just sitting there sketching him one time. Kong, like, I see you. Oh, get your ass out of here. And he take off, and that's all you see. Like,
right. Yeah, he basically gave him get your ass out of
Yeah.
here.
Get your
right, gave him the flinch.
That's exactly what he did. Yeah, so hopefully we get some dope Titan action in episode 7, because I feel like this season that's what it's missing.
Yeah, I'm kind of ready for it.
We've gotten glimpses of Titan X, but that's it.
At first, I didn't want it to like be all about the show and take over the show, because it's important for them to really strategically like give us what the end game is for Apex and for Monarch, because we don't really get that in the movie.
Right.
We get like glimpses of it, but they don't go into detail. All we get the movies is all about Titan. It's all about Titan class. That's what that's for. It's for the big screen, right?
Yeah.
So This
Big screen shit.
is
Yeah.
supposed to be more like storytelling, story development. So, but yeah, I'm ready for some Titans too. We got it
Right.
in dreams, but it seemed like episode 6 was all about frequencies though, like tapping into the Titans, because Kate was
Yes.
she was trying to tap into Titan X. Shaw was trying to tap into Godzilla. Like, it was all about tapping
Yeah,
in, man.
you're all right. They actually used this episode in a small way to validate that Kate isn't crazy. When she put her feet in the water, she got that ripple. So now Kiko Randa was like, oh, how long has this been going on? So now they're starting to connect those dots, like, oh, she's not crazy. She actually does have some sort of connection to these Titans or whatever. So yeah, her ass is still, she been messing up though. Don't let that slide, don't let that slip. But she's not crazy. She does have some sort of connection. Yeah, but she's been definitely.
And I wonder if they're gonna tell that
twisted.
story when it's like a flashback somehow, where she probably got it from. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if your boy was messing around with something he done created, or something that Kiko left behind when she was like a little girl, and it, you know what I'm saying? She got consumed by something random. I don't know, but
I don't know.
I feel like
no
this is something that she developed as a child.
Yeah, hopefully they give us a story on that. Hopefully they do and let us know how that goes. But yeah, man, it was a good episode. Oh, one more thing, something maybe you can explain to me. Hold on. Oh, so when Kitaro is, obviously had just got done talking to I think that's after he tried to kiss May, and she bounces, that other shorty comes up and sits down and starts talking to him and it seems like she's trying to spit game to him, but come to find out she's the daughter of the CEO of Apex. And they name, what's his name? Walter Simmons. Somebody who I don't know. Is this somebody from the movie or is it something I missed in a prior episode? I'm not sure. Hold on, let me see. I'm about to pull up the picture. See if I can get that.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Walter was in Godzilla, King of Titans. I need to go back and look at it.
I'm gonna look at it. That's your man Walter right there.
Yeah,
so
that's him.
See?
Yeah, that's him. He was actually in the.
What movie is he from?
He was actually in the the King of no, he was in Godzilla versus Kong. He was in that one when they first went down to Middle Earth, basically.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering what that jewel was supposed to be.
Yeah, that's him. That's him. He was in that joint.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll get more information on that once I watch the movie. But yeah, I was just wondering. They made it seem like it's something very important. So, yeah, we'll see. Anything else on episode 6 or Monarch in general? I do look forward to episode 7. Hopefully, more Titan action. That's for sure.
No, I think it.
More Titan action.
I love the way that it ended because I think Kentaro also has some type of like connection with these dreams that he's having. I think he's like almost like premeditating some events that's going to shake out. So I feel like a lot of this stuff is starting to come full circle, and Kiko don't realize like the abilities of her grandchildren have. But I think it all has to do with something that she was tapped into, which is why they keep showing all them flashbacks of her and Lee, and Bill and other people. Because they still have not fully exposed like what all they have came across. Like, when before she got trapped down there, I feel like there's some other stuff that they haven't quite told yet. So
they keep
slowly,
revealing it as it goes. So
yeah, they slowly keep peeling back that onion.
Oh, man, my bad. Anyways, man, yeah, I'm excited for more. Do you know how many episodes is going to be in this season? Was it 10 in the last one, if I'm not mistaken?
10.
Yeah, I think it was 10. So yeah, 7, 8, 9, 10. So still got 4 more episodes. So lots still flesh out. I can't wait. All right, man. You want to get on to our last topic of the day? Daredevil. Last time we talked about it, we kind of just talked about it in passing. I know you hadn't finished episode 3 at the time. Did you get a chance to finish that?
I did. Yep, I got a chance to finish it. I mean, you're pretty much right. It was definitely a turning point as far as like now we 10 toes into it.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much reaching a crescendo for pretty much everybody. Like everybody has to pick. Everybody's picking sides. Everybody's making their move at this point. We got Fisk. He's he's being diabolical as ever. Playing the politics, trying to talk well about Daredevil, only for him to basically trying to capture him. Hey, he's a hero. He saved me. We need to cherish, our Daredevil. And this Matt Murdock, because Matt Murdock is actually who saved him at the time.
Right. Actually,
I'm worried about his well-being. If you see him, please bring him in. Keep him safe. Like, you know what I mean? Like playing the mind games right now. Daredevil is really just he's going more underground, but now he's infiltrating Red Hook. Like, okay, he's getting his ticket in now. He's figuring out things, and they're really going after each other. Then you have the women of the show all getting mentally terrified. You got Vanessa, she's scared to death of Bullseye. You got what's the therapist chick? I can't remember her name, but she's scared to death of she's just going through it because of what she went through with Muse. I feel like she's going to turn into the Muse for some reason. She looked like she's leaning that way. Karen, she's starting to scare Daredevil a little bit because she's kind of on some by any means necessary-ish. She wish Frank was there. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely got
there's a lot going on.
Swag. Talking about somebody who stole somebody's swag. Karen out here like,
she's very much.
Get it.
But she has a point, though. Daredevil doesn't want to kill nobody, but when you're talking about the war that they're participating in, somebody's got to hit the floor. Yeah,
Daredevil mad at all. He's out here like Mark when you don't want to lay the full palm on somebody, you end up getting your guts ripped out. You end up getting put to sleep.
Right.
So that ain't the way Fisk and them roll. They roll like, nah, you getting the full. We not just gonna put a half a palm on you. Why do I want to let you survive when you're obviously a threat to me?
Right.
They ain't gonna let nobody.
That's real. That's real.
Be out here surviving. I ain't gonna just let Conquest just live to see another day to where he can get nicer. Nah, man. You're getting the full palm.
Yeah.
That's what you're getting. You're getting all of this. All of this.
Right.
The full. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the issues when you're talking about our heroes, man. In general, they usually have the no kill, inflict as least amount of damage as possible clause in their contract, which they wrote. Nobody else,
Right.
you know what I mean? As a fan of said character or hero,
Right.
that's not necessarily in our code because we see it from a macro view, like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
you take him off the board, you save off all these people. Whereas Daredevil is looking at his soul while he's doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I shouldn't be killing this man. But if I cut his head off or I don't cut his head off, more heads are going to grow
More
regardless.
heads
So
roll, man.
how do you get the balance? Yeah, it's a balance thing.
They
Batman has the problem. Spider-Man has the problem. Cap, everybody.
They try to change Logan.
Yeah,
They try to make Logan. They try to turn Logan into that guy. Logan used to battle that. He's like, nah, man, like I got these claws. I can't just, I got to take heads with these. These things here. I got to take heads with them.
They're gonna roll like they will kill you, dude. That's the type of atmosphere Logan gonna leave for sure. A lot of Asia Reeves in his system.
Listen, Asia Reeves didn't have that mercy. She wasn't trying to show mercy to
none.
There's no such thing as mercy. I done been to the Bean. I done spent time in the Bean, man.
Facts. Absolutely. Absolutely. A lot of stuff happening in this one though. We had the swordsman trial, serving as kind of the first vigilante trial against the state of New York. Obviously, he loses that trial. Fisk is still winning out here. We get White Tiger in this. She's like, you know what? I'm gonna do it myself. So she's jumping in the fray. She got the chain. She got the gold tiger medallion on. So Daredevil's getting his team together, man. It's coming together. Oh, another dope scene though. When Cherry got, he interrogated or whatnot, but he got put in the hospital.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The task force tried to show up like they was gonna do something, and then all the police was already there, like, huh? May I help you?
Right. And didn't do nothing. Like, pulled up in there like they was really about to, like, do anything. Like they was gonna do something. For real. And was put on pause real quick.
Right.
That was a dope little scene.
It's a dope scene. No lie. Be young for sure. What up, Nightmare?
What's good?
Yeah, Asia, she complete bloodthirst.
She had the Deacon Frost. Nightmare. She had that Deacon Frost. Straight bloodthirsty. All she wanted was the blood.
Hey, no joke. The show is starting to set up though very well though. It's definitely a war in the streets. It's a battle. It's a legal battle. It's a political battle, and it's a war in the streets.
Love it. You got every faction of like New York City is like, you know what I'm saying, loading up with whatever they need to load up with. Whether they're loading up with political power, they're loading up with street power, they're loading up with guns, they're loading up with additional vigilantes, they're loading up with criminals. Like everybody is suiting up. Everybody's suiting up.
Yeah. And to end the episode, obviously Fisk elevates the whole thing. He blows up the Morning Star with those workers on there. It's like, man, he pretty much, you hit the DEFCON 5 button with that one. He said, okay, it's really about to go down after that.
Right.
We know that he'll go to any extent to maintain his control at this point. Yeah, anything. Once again, it's real. It feels like real world implications right now. So yeah,
he has to. Fisk is the type of dude. He'll holler at Mephisto if he's got to. You know.
If he got to,
Hold
yeah.
on
If
one
he
second.
has to. Yeah, no, you good. But yeah, anyways, like this show is definitely elevating to a point where it's going to reach a fever pitch because every side is gearing up. Every side is trying to figure out who's on their side and who's not. We've already had Fisk elevate to a point where, you know, if you blow it up stuff to cover your tracks and you're using it, because you know he's going to turn this over. He's going to try to blame this on the vigilantes, at least put it in the public that the vigilantes has something to do with this. I don't know if he'll have footage or whatnot to support that. Maybe he'll blame it on all of it, not just Daredevil. You know, Bullseye is still out there. Obviously they know about Karen. Like all these people, they're gonna catch the blame. They're gonna catch the blame. I'm gonna wait for Jay Camp to get back on here because we were talking about this last time. We haven't got Jessica Jones this season yet, but we know she's coming. Iron Fist and brother Lucas is definitely gonna show up in season 3, possibly. But anyways, hey, if y'all, whoever watching, what do y'all think about Daredevil season 2 so far? Episode 3 in particular, because that's where things really went down, you know? So I'm gonna put this up here now because this just popped up on me yesterday. Look at that. Michael Coulter, Finn Jones, and Kristen Ritter are officially confirmed for season 3. The Defenders, y'all. The Defenders are coming. What up, Mama Bear? How you doing? How you doing? What's going on? What you got going on out there? Yeah, man, we're just here chilling right now. I gotta turn some music on. I apologize. There we go. Yeah, man. A lot going on. I don't know what's going on with my audio either, y'all. Do y'all hear that? That little skip? Yeah, that's just weird. It's probably my stuff. The internet's is tripping. It is what it is. It's part of the business. The price of doing business. Anyways, hold on, let me get Jay Camp back in here. There he is.
Yeah.
You good, man?
Yes, sir. Yeah, front desk hit me up.
Right.
So there was some
You said what?
extra charge. I said front desk has hit me up with some extra charges. They had to bless me back with it. So,
oh, no.
yeah, I told them I'm gonna need y'all to hit me up ASAP's needs. I don't care if it's Easter, but y'all overcharged my card. I'm gonna need them. I'm gonna need them back. You know. So yeah,
right.
We smooth as things though, man. Mama Bear, what's popping?
Absolutely. Yeah, bring on the Defenders. Jay Camp, I was just showing the people this little post up here, man. They confirmed them for season 3. The Defenders is coming. It's kind of what we thought was going to happen.
You called that. You called that.
Yeah, we talked about it last week.
Well, yeah, it would be last week now. Thursday technically was last week. Technically.
Yeah.
It feels like the same week.
Yeah. It's a beautiful thing, though. See, I knew Mike was coming back. A friend went to C2 and asked him, and Mike only smiled. All right. Yeah, I've heard him talk. I've heard an interview he just did probably a week or 2 ago. He definitely confirmed he had been in talks with Marvel already about it. He didn't say for sure he was coming, but he had been in talks. So, indeed. Mama. Nightmare in the building. Indeed. But yeah, man. Anything else on Daredevil's episode 3? this is definitely springboarding into something. Should be special. I love how dark the show is. That action we got at the end of episode 3 was ridiculous. It's the type of stuff we need. Everybody is on edge in the show. When I say everybody, every single character has something going on. Either with the BB York thing, your man, he's trying to cover up because she knows she's the leak. Like, there's a lot of things. Everybody has an issue going on that they have to deal with in the remainder of the season. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the end because I know it's going to be a big knockdown, drag out situation. I must confess, I kind of hope that Daredevil and them don't win in the aspect of removing Fisk from office. I hope that's something that still drags into season 3. Maybe putting a damper into his campaign would be a good thing to maybe start turning the tides of people's opinion and support of him. But I want him to still be there so we can really ramp up season 3 because it's going to be real. It's going to be real.
Actually.
But man, that's really all we got, man, for another Sunday episode. Ran on a little more than an hour. J Camp is on vacation, so we're gonna let him get back to the fam. Make sure he can count all his ducats because they trying to take the man's money at the front desk. We can't have that. We might have to pull up.
Factor, man. That's an actual factor. That is an actual factor.
All right, man. Hey, what up? Who's that? Bloodline writer? New writer.
What's good?
New writer. Yeah, I gotta take that up.
Man, you out in the
What's
desert.
up? We're popping in at the end of the show, but
Fact, you in the desert like Monarch. The Apex be in the desert, shooting up.
with the Access Monday.
Actual.
Let's see. Hey, I'm a fan of them shits too. Hey, let's say I just say I'm. What movies are you talking about on shows? Are you watching Monarch? Are you watching Daredevil? What else have you watched?
Right, let us know.
I guess while I'm here before we close this show out, everybody, if you haven't watched Something Bad Is Going to Happen, I'm going to talk about this probably on Thursday's show coming up. You need to watch it. It's just, it's a wild one.
I'm almost done.
It's a wild one.
I'm almost done with that.
Nice.
Literally.
Yeah. The show takes many turns. You think you know what the show is about, and then it just keeps changing. So yeah, it's a wild one. Let me see. All right, well, have fun with the fam on this Easter. Let's see. Ooh, he's in New Mexico.
Okay.
Shout out to New Mexico. You out southwest.
Mexico. Facts. It's a beautiful part of the country too. I'm trying to hit the fourth.
Never been there.
Soon. I've been to Albuquerque before.
Might be close.
It's like Denver, where you gotta make sure you got your altitude meds. Make sure you get up there, body.
Yeah, word. I didn't know that.
Air is thin. Air is thin in Albuquerque.
It's thin out there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. You get a shout out from Mama Bear Bloodline. Yes, sir. You know you locked in.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. See you later. Check us out on Thursday, 8:30 p.m. That's when we'll be back. Appreciate you joining us, Bloodline. Hit that subscribe button.
Sure.
Yes, sir. One love. You become a part of the family. Indeed. All right, y'all. But with that said, man, appreciate y'all joining us on another show. Check us out every Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Every Sunday, 10:15-ish a.m. Check J Camp out on every Wednesday. Fresh out, 9 o'clock, right? 9 p.m., right? Eastern time.
9:30 p.m.
9:30, my bad. Eastern time.
Eastern.
Check them out.
EST.
Indeed. Facts. All right, y'all. Well, appreciate y'all once again. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Please like the channel. It helps us on the algorithm. Please help us on that tip. If you're broadcasting or watching from Simply Marvelous, go ahead and come over to Runtime Travelers channel and hit that subscribe button. Runtime. Yeah, come over and check us out over here. That's the official channel. I still broadcast the Simply Marvelous because obviously we had subscribers over there from a long time ago. So I just love that channel, and one day we'll get maybe Taylor Dale show back up. But yeah, with that, facts. All right, with that being said, y'all, we appreciate y'all joining us. We are the Runtime Travelers. I'm Anton, aka Son. That is Jay Camp, aka the most complete, the middleman of Fresh Out. And this is Runtime. Runtime. All right, y'all. One love.
Runtime. Runtime. It's the Runtime Travelers. Hey, seriously, what are we watching today?